Now, why they tripping on my boy Kyrie? So apparently, the Cavs, um, everybody knows the 10-year anniversary as of yesterday of when the Cavs won the championship. I think we broke a 53, I don't know, 53, 56 year drought of not winning a professional sports championship with that win that we won against the Golden State Warriors, who were also, I think, 73-9. Yeah, 73-9. They broke the Chicago Bulls record for the most wins in the season, the Golden State Warriors, and we beat them being down 3-1. So apparently, the Cavs go on this vacation, right? All right, look at this. They go on this vacation to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. Cleveland also had some events downtown to celebrate. It was very crowded because I was down there. Definitely a load of fun. And the Cavs players that was a part of that journey, most of them, they went on like this mini special vacation. I don't know where though. So apparently they invited Kyrie. Kyrie didn't show. Or I guess he didn't even reply back at all. And, everyone was upset about it. Like, really upset. This is,
Championship reunion in Europe, Kyrie chose to spend
they're in
his
Europe.
time mentoring young players at the NBPA Top 1.
So they're in Europe. So Kyrie posted this on Instagram last night, saying, "All for one for all. We completed the mission together as brothers, and that's all that matters." Which is true. I get it. I understand. Me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's mandatory for all of them, to be together in Europe for this championship, because people win championships all the time. And they don't do many vacations together. Let's keep it real. Like, normally when they celebrate like wins or something special that happened in sports, normally the organization would celebrate in a type of way, like have a little something small at the arena or something for them. But the real reason why the Cavs didn't do anything, with the players that won the championship, because two of them are still currently in the league. Well, no, three, because it's LeBron, Kyrie, and also Kevin Love that is still in the NBA. Also, on top of that, LeBron is still, a notable player, high quality, high caliber player. And it would not look right or professional if he did some celebration with the Cavs right now, because everyone knows the Cleveland Cavaliers is definitely in the mix of conversations of possibly getting LeBron back, because he's a free agent and he's no longer signed with LA as of right now. There are rumors that he might be going back to LA. We don't know how much it is really true, because based off what we heard in the media in the past couple of weeks, they claimed that LeBron didn't want them talking about anything or where he was going up until he make his decision. Like, he don't want it like it was before, where it's always all this speculation and hype around his name until he make his decision. Or, that happens with a lot of basketball players. But I don't think it's mandatory. And everybody knows Kyrie. Kyrie, for years, have shown that he's kind of his own man. He does his own thing, and he operates how he operates. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't call him weird either. I think that is unfair. This is in the past, and everybody know that the relationship between the Cavs and Kyrie was definitely awkward and odd. After the trade that happened, there was, a couple years, maybe 3 years. Maybe it was a few where he wouldn't even come back to Cleveland and play at all. So, like, we always hear these different speculation, these rumors on what happened with Kyrie, but I'm not believing all of them. And I hope one day the real story come out to why he really didn't want to be on the Cavs anymore. But yeah, I don't think it's just a big deal. this whole Kyrie situation. Like, everybody tripping because he didn't show up to a freaking vacation. You know, it's insane. It is really insane.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
When do you think the golf event was planned?
I don't think it was spur of the moment, but I don't know if it was 2, 3 years in advance.
2, 3 years in advance?
I don't think so.
You think it was what, 2 weeks ago? So do you think that he ghosted him, or he was already committed to the Nike 100 high school camp as a speaker and a teacher? Right? Do you think he was already committed to that, and then this date showed up, and he's like, yeah, I'll be there. I'm trying to, and probably trying to figure out how he got to get out of this commitment and go there, and just made the decision. I already committed to these kids, right? Because that camp is always scheduled. So
Yeah,
they
that is
usually
scheduled.
call out months in advance to book whoever's going to be part of that staff and coach and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he was committed to that first before the golf event happened. But that's my just speculation of looking at all this. But it would be good to see them together, having fun. I mean, they both stamped themselves in history because of that championship. So, you know what I mean? Y'all made this together, so there shouldn't be no beef. Hey, I helped you get a fourth or your third. You helped me get my first. We were both champions because of we played together. So
Yeah. So, I don't think it's really a big deal. I say when all of them are completely retired, then if he don't want to show up to stuff, you could kind of raise questions. But it's no surprise, the way he left, how he left, and a lot of rumors that was out versus like what actually can be true. And Kyrie always been known to kind of do his own thing to fit within his own energy and his own person. Then like what Gilbert said he's probably already committed to this Nike camp he's doing with the kids. So that could be it as well. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't really trip about it. But look like they all are having fun. It's great that they want to come together and celebrate it. In my eyes, I'm gonna be honest, it feel like yesterday, but then like once we celebrated the 10-year anniversary, it felt like so long ago. Yeah, 10 years is a long time. I was 23 then. So I'm like, okay, it's time to run it back or something. Because that feel like it was a decade ago. 10 years is a decade. So like, yeah, we waiting on another one. Because right now we're back on another drought. And the way things look at Cleveland, like the Browns, they was almost there and had that team pieced together. Like the team we have with Baker, we did have a chance to win a championship. But I feel like if we didn't have Kevin Stefanski coaching, that was our shot. Kevin Stefanski was a horrible coach. We had a stacked team, talented. We did have some flaws with Baker, but other than that, I still think we could have got the job done. Or at least got there, or maybe to close to it. But then the Guardians is always good, but they say the Dolphins aren't spending money. So then that's the issue. So we keep trying to build that team based off young players. And the one we hold on to is Jose Ramirez. The Cavs is doing a pretty good job trying to piece together a team to win again. And then it really depends on the summer, like what they do with the roster in the summer. In my opinion, I believe LeBron is going to end up coming back. I think he just don't want to make a big deal about it how he did before, where all eyes on him, or like a lot of people like to say, like a narcissist, type of attitude or approach to it. I believe he wants to stay out of that lane and that type of conversation. So LeBron already know exactly where he's going. Do not be fooled. He knows exactly where he's going. But another thing you do have to pay attention to when it comes to LeBron's a family man. So everything that's around his kids and his wife, what she and the kids have going on, his family do, that also is going to play a big part as well, because these last 10 years they've been building a life in LA. But I think it'll be, in my opinion, as a woman, and if I had a man that's like LeBron, that play at a high level, and it's very important for him to have that retirement back at home, I'm putting that aside to let him have that retirement so that way he can move on, move along. But, this is nothing towards Savannah. I think she shows that she's a great wife. But at the same time, like, hopefully it's not the family that's holding him back from not coming back. Because a lot of people can agree over the years, LeBron do not look good in the Lakers jersey. LeBron in LA just don't hit like he did in Cleveland. Not even compared to Miami. I don't know what it is about him in LA. It's not, it don't look good, it don't feel good. You've been there way too long. It's time for him to come back home. And not only would that be good for him and his legacy, it would be good for the city and the NBA as well. LeBron James come back to Cleveland, you're going to be on a team that definitely contend for a championship even before you got here. Because in the past, LeBron never came to a Cleveland team that could contend for a championship. Every time he came back, we was horrible. We wasn't winning games. We weren't making the playoffs. We come back to a team that has two superstars, even though James Harden is I wouldn't say he's prime Harden no more, but let's not get it twisted. He's still a very good player. And you have two young players in Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Now, one thing I can say, I do believe if LeBron come home, and based off the type of play we've seen in the playoffs, I honestly believe Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen is going to end up getting traded. And I believe it's going to be for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's just my thoughts. And I don't think it'll have nothing to do about LeBron pushing that trade if he do come back. This is something that I've been calling for the last couple of years when it comes to Mobley. Mobley, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he can't reach his true potential on a team with Donovan Mitchell, let alone a James Harden. You bring an older James Harden here, you trying to win now. And Evan Mobley, it's like he's not fully developing into the person or the player he can be with these two guards. It's not happening. He has to be on a team that's young and developing, but also a good team to where they know how to play together, so that way he can develop more into his role and hit and become the superstar that we all believe he can be, because he could be that. But here he's not averaging no more than 18 points. Before this season, it was less than that. And there's a lot of inconsistency with his stats, especially with points, even sometimes with rebounds. So that's just my honest opinion. I wouldn't mind giving up Mobley, maybe Tyson some picks, and go ahead and get Giannis. Because that would lock us in for the future as well. Giannis is still in his prime. And you lock him into a contract, Mitchell already locked into one, and he'll definitely sign another extension, and LeBron come back, and you get Giannis. So then, after LeBron retires, you still got Giannis and Donovan Mitchell you can hold on to and build around them if you want to. If it don't work, you can flip them. So it works out for both sides. And then the NBA will also make great money on top of Cleveland making great money. LeBron making great money, even if he don't get that contract he wants. But him being back here in Cleveland, his business is everything gonna boom regardless. It's LeBron. His brand is gonna boom regardless. His jersey is gonna sell like crazy if he come back to Cleveland. Way better than what was going on in LA. Especially when he announced the official, farewell tour. Whenever that is, because I don't think it's gonna be next season. I think he's gonna do 2 more seasons. And I think the season after this will be his farewell tour. But, after them 2 years, and it'll be over. It'll be over, and then he can do whatever he wants. So, why not come back to Cleveland and bring some more excitement back to the league? Because the NBA the last few years, it's been all over the place for me. I don't really care for it. I think it's very watered down. It seems to be predictable at times, but then unpredictable because they don't want you to know the predictable or think the predictable gonna happen. It's not my cup of tea. It's not. It's starting to become boring and unwatchable. No offense to the players, because I love basketball. I grew up watching basketball. I grew up playing basketball, but NBA has been not it with the NFL. It's crazy to say I've been enjoying FIFA and soccer way more than NFL and NBA, and that's a problem. So let's bring the league back to some excitement. All right, I'm out for now. Tap in with you guys later.